Good evening. Oh, it popped into place. Hi everyone, and thank you very much for joining me. Bit cold here as well, but wow, I am here, and I did think I might never walk again after doing the Santa dash, not fun run, so I'm told, reliably informed. It was the Santa dash. I didn't dash all that much. But I did think I might never walk properly again afterwards. But you'll be pleased to hear that it's calmed down. Anyway, we are here. So thank you for joining me. I've got a pretty little card for you today. This is where you need to run over to. No, this is where everything goes on. So all the bits and pieces that you see are available over here at maximumcrafts.com. They are quite limited, which is why I brought it to you today, because I thought, gosh, I didn't realise there was hardly any left. And so it's a little something that you might like. I have got loads to tell you, but let's go on with this one first. So that's where you need to go. And this is what I'm going to have a little play with. So this is the latest of the dies by Jamie Rogers and Creative Expressions. And it's called Lattice Heart Blossoms, and it's from the Everlasting Love collection. It's very pretty. Yeah, very pretty. We like this one. And I have teamed it with a couple of things that I have had for ages. And so I thought that that's what I would have a go at. And some unusual colours as well. So let's see what this die set consists of. Well, it consists of 5 dies. Bring them over here so that you can see. So we've got this gorgeous outline one with all the very pretty flowers on. No inner edge there, because you've got that separately. So you've got the heart separately. And it's one of those hearts, if you know what I mean, that's a really pretty one. I like that. It's one of those nice hearts. Got a nice little bit of lattice to go in the middle, and then 2 little butterflies. Can't go wrong if we've got a bit of butterfly. So I'm going to cut that for you first. I'm going to use this one, the outer one, and I'm going to put it onto some rose gold card. Oh gosh, looks a bit shiny. I'm going to put a bit of tape to tape it down, and that is going to go through my machine. So as I said, it's not going to cut out this middle bit here. Now, what I do suggest is there are a lot of very, very fine pieces on here, and so I would suggest that you cut this once and then turn it and then do it the other way. I'm going to pop a couple of little butterflies in there as well, because I want to cut those out too. So I'm going to tape those into place, and I'm just going to run them through my machine, and I'll bring that back in so you know which one it is that we're dealing with again. So now I have to say I'm still having problems with my machines. Even the new one is sounding very, very sad. So yeah, just running that through a second time. Okay, so let me have a look. So hopefully I will just check, but you can see there that it has cut out all the way through, and I think you'll see as well that the detail on this is pretty wonderful. Can you see the detail on that? It's very, very, it's just cut out once, but all of the lovely detail on there. So that's one of the butterflies. Oh, lost the other butterfly. That's the other one. Again, you can see all the details there. And then this is the heart. I'm just going to ease it out. Come on, come to mummy. That's it. So I'll show you this in all its glory. It's beautiful. Love this one. So you can see then, when I pick that up, just the beautiful detail on all that. Just going to poke out the little bits. Oh, talking of poke, the pick up pokey tool, the one that's in my hand, is back in stock. It's over on the website under the YouTube section. I always put everything that I use, if I possibly can, onto that YouTube section so that it's all in one place for you, so that if you've seen me using something on YouTube, you will know where to look. There are other sections, but if you're in a hurry, that is where you need to go and have a look. So look at that. It's really lovely. Lots of delicate detail. Very, very pretty. So I've also, as I said, got these two cut out as well, my two butterflies. So I'll pop them to one side. And then I've already cut out the heart. Now, so this one was rose gold from Centura Pure Pearl. This one is rose glow. Now, it's not very good on colour here. It's a very, very subtle pink with a sort of a gold sheen to it. It's very pretty. So I've already cut the main piece out, and now I'm going to slot in the lattice part. And I'm just going to grab my plates. Oops, hold on a second. Take all those little bits off of there. Grab my plate, and then just putting that into place. Going to be a little bit difficult to keep it into place because I need it to stay stuck, she says. I think in actual fact this probably would be better if you did the two together, so you did the outer piece and that at the same time. Anyway, let's have a go. Run that through. I don't know if you can hear my clunky machine, it's awful. Is it sold out? Okay, right. If it's sold out already, which is great that it is. Oh, didn't realise I had all that lovely there. If you, I noticed that there were a few more at the wholesalers. So if you'd like to hold on just for a little while, I will. Just bear with me, folks, and I shall change that for you if I possibly can, so that you have got, hold on, the chance, if you wish, to go on and get some as a sort of pre-order, that you can get them. Let's just do this. Bear with me. So that is back available for whatever there was. Okay, so sorry. Though if you've ordered after now, after just like 8 minutes past 6, they will be on a slightly back order. Okay, so I'm sure I would love to do something with those little bits, but I'm not going to. I'm actually scoop them away. But now I'm going to show you how we want to pop that onto there. Doesn't that look pretty? Yeah, I think that looks really lovely. Now I'm not quite sure whether I want to put a solid behind that and raise it up a little bit. What do you think? So I'll show you. You can be my mentors on this. I'm going to use a scrap bit of the rose gold. Okay, so I cut this out of, this heart is out of rose glow. Let's just see. Not quite sure or not. So bear with me on this one. I got it done so far, and then I'm just not quite sure if I want to just lift it up a little bit. So what I'm thinking is to put it on top of that heart so that that's completely there, and then lift that up. Yeah, I reckon I do want to do that, if that's okay with you. So I shall give that a little spray. On second thoughts, yeah, we will give it a little spray. Talk amongst yourselves whilst I just have a little play. Okay, so I'm just going to fit that completely over the top, and I've sprayed it because all of this fine lattice work I really wanted to keep flat. So I'm just going to turn that upside down, then, so that stays like that. Leave that a second or two to dry, and then I'll show you what else I wanted to do. So what else am I going to do with the card? Well, you may recall probably about 2 months ago, I brought out some, or I didn't bring out, I should say, I got some of the sparkle glaze. Hold on, let's get that in focus so you can actually see what it says. Sparkle glaze. Cosmic Shimmer Sparkle Glaze. And we're holding with the rose theme because we called this one Blushing Rose Dust. And I used it through a stencil that was blossoms or something, blossom branches. And I said, oh, you know, I'll use that for something. And I haven't done until today. So you can see what this does. It's a little texture paste which goes through your stencils and then dries. I mean, when you look at it, it's just one colour. But when it goes on, it then dries with a hint of a colour, but very, very shiny, which I thought was rather yum. Okay, so then I'm going to get my 7x7 card blank, and I'm going to pop that straight on to my card. Not sure if it's got a right and a wrong. What do you reckon? We'll go with that. So I haven't cut this out to any particular size, if you see what I mean. I've just really trimmed around what was the stencil, which I believe was a 6x6. So it's just a little bit bigger than that, probably 6.5 by 6.5, something like that. And of course, I thought, what else do we need? Well, what we need is a frame. Pure and simple, we need a frame. So I've taken the 7x7 or the SF7s of the easy frames, and I've cut the largest one out of the rose gold, and then I've taken hammered white and cut out the smaller one of the two, which I think already we're on to a winner. What do you reckon? So that's going to be my frame. So I'll leave that one to one side whilst that dries off, and I'll just pop this straight onto here. And as we've said before, the hardest thing is deciding what colour card and frames we need. That's all. Nothing else. We don't have to worry about measuring it. Is it 6.3 or 2.1 or anything else? We just need to grab an easy frame set, go with whichever size card we have. Sorted, done, finished. I shall turn that over, and I shall grab myself some 3mm foam, so the slightly wider one. Pop that. Oh, I forget that the slightly wider one doesn't pull so easily. Let me just trim that. Don't want to trim that there. Whilst I'm putting this on, let me continue to tell you. So whilst I was away, doing all my Santa dashing and all the rest of it, we launched the new oval frames, and it looked like you liked them, which I'm so pleased you did, because I've been sitting on them for a few weeks, waiting for just now to pass them on to you. The scalloped oval ones sold out within the first day or so, but they are now on pre-order and they are due back in stock to me, hopefully Christmas post allowing. They are back into me a week Friday, which is approximately the 15th of December, but certainly in time for Christmas. My last posting date for things will be about the 18th of December, and I am posting everything out first class post at the moment to make sure that you do get them indeed before Christmas. So let's just bring our card back in. We'll do it that way round, and we'll put our lovely frame into place. I'll just peel off this and then stick that down, and then we will just do the heart, and the heart's just so simple, it couldn't be easier. I think that the stencil gives a nice little background. Just pop a little dab of glue onto there, which is nice, and then just pop that, sort of even it if I can, and then that gives my beautiful frame already. It just finishes it, doesn't it? Let's bring in our heart. My heart's going to go into the center like that. Now I know it covers most of, let me just bring it up to you. I know it covers then most of the background, but that's okay. That is okay. I'm going to pop this down straight away. And that's just going to go into the center like that. Make sure it is in the center. Then I'm going to bring in my heart. Whoops, come on, out the way. I'm going to bring in my heart. I'm going to put a little bit of foam on that, but I'm only going to do the 2mm foam onto that one. Not as thick as the one that I had for the frame, just a little bit less. So let's turn that over and then pop a couple of little bits down there. So this weekend I'm excited because 3 more sleeps and I've got my last all-day workshop in person. So there's a lovely group of folks that are going to be joining me in Chichester. Hold on, I've got to concentrate, just popping that on the side. Just looking lovely, isn't it? Looking really, really pretty. And we've got a full day workshop there, so that's going to be great. And then on Sunday, I will be back here with you at 11 o'clock, and that will be our last monthly card kit of the year. Not a Christmas one, it's just an ordinary one, but I will be telling you all about the information regarding starting subscriptions to the kits. So that will be on Sunday. So I've got all this bit here. I'm bringing in some pearls because I want to put some pearls into some of the centers of these flowers. So I'm just going to put an extra little bit of glue because there's been nothing worse than, whoops, put it in the right places, than them falling off. So because we've got the different size pearls on these, we can go with that. Let's just checking that yeah, squelching out some of the glue now. So I'm just going to put some little pearls on here. So I'll be back next Wednesday, and next Wednesday will be the last Wednesday evening slot before next year. Oh. Stay. And then my last usual slot on a Sunday will be on the 17th. And then I'll be having a couple of weeks off, which is a bit much, I know, but yeah, a couple of weeks off because we've got the family coming from America, coming back for a couple of weeks, which will be fantastic. Can't wait to see them. And the family that we saw last week will all be here. Everyone will be here. And I do hope that that is the same for all of my lovely listeners there. Hope that you are going to have a lovely Christmas as well. I know it's not the same for everybody, but if you get bored, you can always go and watch about 500 YouTube videos, can't you? If there's nothing on telly, pop over to the Maximum Craft YouTube page, and you've got about 500 or more, actually, probably, of the YouTube lives. Sorry, I'm trying to concentrate as well because I want to get the right size on there. This would be lovely for not only, well, I don't know what occasion this is, nothing in particular, but it would be lovely in different colours for weddings, anniversaries, birthdays, all sorts. A really generic sort of card. So, as I say, I noticed that I can get some more, but they literally were just a handful left. In fact, more went from when I first looked at it. So, as I said, if you ordered it in the first 5 minutes, well, 8 minutes to be fair, then absolutely great. I will send them out tomorrow morning, and the others will be just a couple of more days delayed. So you can treat yourself after that. Whoops. I think, now I could get carried away and do some in the middle there, but I don't think I'm going to. I think I've put it on. These ones here are just half a flower. Yeah, I think I've put that all on. Then I'm going to put a little bit of glue down the centre, and I'm going to put that little one up in that corner. I'm going to put a little one here, just using my little pickup tool to do that. Now, I did cut another couple out as well, and I'm very tempted. Very tempted. And so I'm going to pop an extra little one just about there. So I've only put glue into the centre bit, to the body sort of thing, and then I can just hold those wings up a little bit. I know once you put it in a box and everything, it will flatten out. But there you go. I think that's rather yummy myself. Rather yummy indeed. What do you think? Let's hold that up properly. I'm afraid the light glints off of it, but I'll take a picture in the morning. Yeah, I think that looks rather pretty. And I think that sort of subtle but not subtle, with a bit of glitter at the back, is just enough to finish that off. Oh yeah, thanks, Julie. Thumbs up down here somewhere. Although someone said to me, actually, it's down here more rather than where I say, which is down there. So wherever it is, somewhere along that line, thumbs up, please, would be great. More than yummy. Yeah, I think it's really pretty, isn't it? And again, if it was done, I was thinking of doing it all white so that it was for a wedding type of thing. You know, that's not very good on camera at all. So I decided against that one, but I'm pleased I did, because with a little bit of rose gold, I think that's rather lovely. Oh, just seen that Sue's got her son coming home from America as well, but you haven't seen him for 7.5 years. Oh my goodness me, I bet you're excited. Yeah. Well, I have to say, I was also very, very excited to see our little grandson, well, and granddaughter, who's absolutely gorgeous. Best baby I've ever seen, I reckon. She just sits there and smiles. She's lovely. But our little grandson, oh my goodness me, he is an absolute whirlwind. And I think you might recall that I said that I was very busy making advent calendars. It didn't last 24 hours. He opened them all. So I'm glad that I went with plan A rather than all the fuss of all the other plans, because it really didn't last. I don't think it would. He's only 3. Didn't really understand the concept that it's 24 days, not 24 hours, you know. There you go. Anyway, perhaps that's what we got wrong, that it's only 24 hours, not 24 days. I think there's something to that, you know. So thank you so much for joining me today. See some of you on Saturday. That's going to be great, and we'll show you all what we did later on. And the rest of you, do hope you can join me on Sunday, last kit of the year, and all the information you ever need about how to join up with the subscriptions for the year 2024 subscriptions for our kits. Have I told you everything? Yeah, I think I have. Okay, so thank you very much, everyone. Yeah, see you on Saturday, Chris. Looking forward to seeing you all. Take care till then. Thank you very much. Bye.